Yeah, my instinct would be Renekton, because I think Renekton's good into the Jax, but I don't know if I love it into the... Oh, okay, well,
it does not matter what you love.
Yeah, so the reason why my instinct was Renekton is just because it's very good matchup into Jax laning phase.
Immediately on top side here, though, off the quick reset, so this could be a bit dangerous.
It could. Knock, trying to double dash through, but double dashing into the tower means a quick first blood. Maybe wanted to Houdini, a quick flash over the wall to try and escape.
So we'll see what plays he's able to make on the map. But both AD carries happy to just farm, but credit to Kaza and Fleshy for building up initial leads.
Humanoid not really enough stacks in the Primania to get an immediate stun, so Jun taking a sweet time, the Mantra W for a bit of extra healing, but Tibbers is still hitting pretty hard. Jackie's has now finally arrived. Humanoid doing his best to sidestep there. Tibbers showing up just in time to body block. Another hook connecting from Fleshy, but again, there's not really a lot of follow-up damage, only level 5 for Linsis. Landing the Martial Cadence, initial stun is there. Linsis doesn't want to follow. Jun waiting over the wall, could be dangerous. Isma now the one in trouble. Down he goes. Humanoid grabbing the kill. Jun running away with that blinking health.
It onto the face of the enemy mid laner. Like, nice, I'm getting pushed.
Hook connects onto Noah. Does manage to fuck with the heat just barely. As now we've got a fist fight in the mid lane. Jackie's there with the perfect setup, the perfect follow, but Humanoid lives for an extra second. Not enough in the tank, however, to find the kill back. Isma grabbing another.
Nice job by GiantX. Backstage about him basically being the best Renekton in EU at the moment. Like, he just is absolutely insane in this pick and consistently gets the leads. And also does like to build both his GA and his Seeker's Arm Guard to be a little funky when he gets to the later portion of the game. So we'll have to see if that one comes through once again.
I'm going to say I don't entirely miss stopwatch, but I respect champions just building Seekers. Flash forward. The stun, really nowhere to go. Lince is taking a sweet time. Cataclysm to come down. Nowhere for Jackie's to go. Both sides mid-jungle duo. Really good at forcing those kills. Isma, though, might be looking for a little bit more. Stun does manage to connect. Initial shield going in. Now the follow-up CC as well. Body block there from Humanoid to try to drop the Q follow-up. Fleshy there just in time.
Oh, it's heartbreaking. Tibbers walking over towards the bush means that Isma kind of has to call a little bit early, but top lane, let's see how this one goes.
They can lock up lot. Fleshy going to take the initial tower aggro. Aftershock there. They just managed to get lots ult. No, I think they're just going to wait this out and go for the redive. Really good patience from the side of Vitality. Knocko. The rest of his team's not here, but he doesn't care. He's going for an individual play. The Q over the wall from Isma fails, and it means there's no one there to save him. Knocko continuing to run forward. The dive top went great, and everything is coming up Vitality.
So that is MVP Knocko for the regular season. Man in a 2 versus 1 sees that Noah is overextended, has the cleanse, but it doesn't help him, and they end up finding a kill on the top lane. The dive goes the way of Vitality, and Pad, he told the team to play with more confidence coming into game 2, and it looks like they're doing just that.
Yeah, there are rules in this game. When you're weak side, you're supposed to back up. You're not supposed to.
He did back it up. It was just straight over Noah, though. That's the thing.
And look at the lead Kazi now has. That is a 35 CS lead. He also got the tower solo in the top lane, and securing the tower top lane, he even completed his role quest.
He's doing it again, isn't he?
He finished his role quest top lane. Oh, Noah.
Oh, no.
He doesn't know. But he's about to find out.
Oh, it's a crocodile. Here he goes. Noah holding onto a Z. Knocko immediately dashing. A little bit more movement speed. The stun extending his range. Forces the cleanse out. Noah just getting chunked. He doesn't have
He's running him down,
He has
bro.
E in a second.
Running him down.
There's a karma here.
He
doesn't care. Oh my god. Oh. Are we? You don't see?
Want to make a cross-map play themselves.
And that is the benefit of having this Nautilus. It becomes a lot more stronger in the roam, but Knocko, I think, can solo Isma.
Stun as he goes in, double dash back through him. Clean escape. Yeah, so is zoned off of the tower, but of course we do see Fleshy on the bottom side. Humanoid immediately going to force that wave in. Feels like Vitality are going for a bit of a counterplay here, but not in the best position to do so, as finally Humanoid will knock down that tower. And now it's GX going for a few more kills as Knocko full Fury Bar. Dashes out again. Isn't quite able to get the Cold a Week off in time.
TP him behind, though.
Predator. As Karzi's now chasing him, but he goes face first into lock. Karzi, that is not what you want to be doing with your gold lead. Here comes Noah's ulti across the top. Isma will go down. Humanoid now looking for a bit of follow-up onto lot. Desperate to even this fight out in their favor as GX finally starting to retreat. Noah has arrived to the fight, but the bear is there. The front line is there. Hard for him to hit the targets he wants with the Mystic shots. Extra damage now onto Jun. Empower W, healing him back up. An extra 200 health, not enough to save him from Linsis. This fight was not clean from Vitality, but it looks like they're winning it anyway.
This was so messy from both sides. Vitality, though, managing to turn it around. It does look doomed, because even Humanoid is starting to get completely zoned out here. They managed to get the kill, but watch Linsis as he predicts.
That was super overzealous, but here we are. The Herald secured, drop mid. This should easily secure them control over the top side. Naknako, same spot as last time. This time, he is not going to fall. Top tower is going to drop. Vitality do, I think, have the grubs to secure this.
Breaking open mid would be big for them, although they're definitely taking a lot of time here. They will finally knock it down. Flushy there to support just in case. Now that that tower's open, makes it that much easier for them to try to set up these pick plays with the Annie and Jarvan.
Okay,
Dragon.
that is TP galore. What about the Talia ult? Where is that? Here we go.
Ready for a fight. Pushback hits Carzy.
Are they ready?
Carzy has the flash.
All goes in, and Carzy is once again dead. Relentlessly feeding, but it might not matter. It was all a bait as Humanoid. Base first into Jackie's, the entire team there to follow up. The MVP has arrived. Mayhaps a bit too late, although they have enough damage to take down Lot. Stun going to connect onto 2, hoping for an angle out. He goes back in on Humanoid instead of trying to leap to safety, and it will cost him his life. He's just going to die. Flushy didn't even try to peel for him, immediately went for the play Humanoid was making.
To be completely fair to Kaza, in the last fight, there wasn't much he could do. It was the fight before that.
Yes, true. All in now, TP on the way forward. Humanoid finally going to drop the bear down. Isma is way less fed than he thought he was.
Wait a sec.
Humanoid taking his time, hoping to use the bear to body block, but now needs to back up. That TP...
Punished for that before.
It's funny because he has.
I understand. Whenever I don't know, guys, I'm just going to laugh. I was gone for 3 months, but I understand how the comedy of it works.
Well, a fight is about to start, and just to clarify, he has not based.
Well, Flashy might be dead. He might be paying the price, but Humanoid's already found a kill off to the side, and Isma is once again wondering if Merc Treads would have saved him. So jungler for support trade, I think you can say definitely favors the side of Vitality. So now Lot getting involved so far, only able to lock up that bear.
Now it becomes significantly more of a threat if I start to roam, and you can see the Karma just isn't really cutting it here. Not even able to help Noah push out these waves. Vitality get mid lane. Like, they are in such a commanding position as they start to shift around the map.
And this is one of the things that is going to be difficult for GX's composition, right? Is that you look at Vitality's composition, really easy to see how they win fights, how they force fights. GX, a little bit more nuanced. Yes, you can rely on the Jack stun.
First to try and threaten the backline. The biggest difference is Jackie's versus Humanoid, whereas Jackie's wants to try and play with range, find a pick, use his poke. Humanoid wants to Isma foregoing his boots in order to prioritize having that respawn. Oh, Baron is being started on a control ward. Here we go.
And they're going to keep going. They saw the control ward and they've decided, well, it's still time.
It's not super fast.
Yeah, don't
but
have
it
the
is
on-hit
steadily
bar.
going down.
I think maybe just trying to bait the fight. They'll be happy to take it if they can. Isma getting the mantra E.
Humanoid.
Lot off on the side. Humanoid fishing for the Baron. Goes completely wide. Jun loses half his HP, but that's just about it. Baron now resetting. Carzy relatively low. Isma has to be careful not to overcommit. Lot looking for a priority member in the backline to try to find access. Isma initial CC on enemy jungler is good. Interrupted follow-up damage is there. Lot right on top of Carzy is going to be able to quickly pick up the kill, but no, the Molten Shield there just in time as Lot goes golden. Buys himself an extra second, but it's Nako now who is set to fall because Noah starting to come alive in the fight. Jackie's on the way out, takes down Carzy! A blinking HP bar, but he's the one who finishes it. Humanoid waiting for the next cooldown. Waiting for the rotation to be back up, but GX, this is where their range really starts to pay off. Noah just gets to free fire. A single Q connecting with this red buff could be devastating because it's a TP in on as well. Now coming through, Counter-Strike Till connecting. Linces manages to find a kill back. Lot might lose his life in the exchange, however, is Fleshy gonna grab it. Humanoid goes golden, knockback is there. Noah perfectly timed on the ulti to get the shutdown, and now it's Linces versus Jackie's. Sidestep good, red buff there, flick back still connecting. It's an extended fight, red buff versus red buff, but Linces is losing this one. Flags and drags his way away, but now Isma is up, is alive. It should just be a portal out. He cancels it for a second there. I'm not sure if that was hesitation or a misclick, but looks like he will be able to escape.
What the hell are these?
Calculations. Oh, we're back into the action.
Oh, back into the action, most certainly are. Well, luckily the GA was completed. It was not used to much effect, and Vitality are going to get Baron. Oh, that's just League of Legends for you folks. Do we need the context? No.
Wow. Okay, so Isma just dies. What an anticlimactic way for that whole conflict to resolve.
That was some game, Season 8 Game of Thrones right there. I have no idea how that happened.
4 for 4. And so the thing about that fight was it's a great demonstration of how GX's comp ideally wants to work with the poke, the range.
I believe this man has been everywhere. Knock was certainly the one who started that play, but Linces, one who finished it, is now another Hextech Drake going over. If they get the soul, I mean, it's already a 5k gold. It already feels like
in their games.
Right, Hexgate action once again.
Okay.
Noah. Oh, there's multiple people coming through the Hex Gate. I don't know about this one. The Annie gonna get stunned up. She will get to push her buttons at the very least. And now the front line is there. The Bear ready to body block. The wall getting brought down as Lince is finally gonna arrive. The 3-man cataclysm, but the Bear can't get involved. Lince might just give his life for this one. That's a caster curse, folks, right as I praise him. The shutdown is there. Vitality full control of the top side, but it's a 1-for-1 exchange.
The ult looked really good, but the tippers had already been used. He tried to keep them confined into that pit long enough for the rest of Vitality to collapse. They couldn't quite close that gap quickly enough, but they are getting towers. The Baron siege is strong, and Vitality have set their sights on this tier 3 tower.
They want to find hook, but the Bear is just looking to body block. Nice buffer coming in from Fleshy on the hook. Will be the top lane inhibitor breaking down.
Inhibitor secured. Hex gates, Isma. There's not a flank play here. I can tell you that right now. Not a fight, and it ends up being a bit of a brawl that I think GX was not prepared for.
But it's the fact that there's 4 members of GiantX here, and they just can't follow up with Lot. Vitality able to find the time to connect, and then Lince's great look in ultimate, but no one was able to follow with the position that they were in.
Yep, the second
when I say we're going to come back and 3 people are going to be dead, I was wrong. No one is dead yet. Isma is once again in no man's land. Gets interrupted mid-dash, getting chunked out. Lot trying to save the day. Will still get taken out, but it's a 1-for-1 thus far. Nako on the chase, looking to lock up Jun. Lot doing a lot of damage, but oh, so is Nako. Another stun connects, the flick back connects, but Noah is now running for his life. Lince is on the way, a nice buffer on the ulti coming in from Noah. Carzy really just has not arrived at the fight quite yet, but he's finally here. Lot escaping, another good pushback from Jackie's. The GX are starting to win the fight. Carzy in trouble now, he stepped past the front line. Now he's in danger. Vitality thought they were winning and it's all falling apart.
Jackie's with an amazing outplay, utilizing his range to perfection. And Carzy, I don't think he can get away from this.
He's dead.
That's going to be a kill. Noah, he secures it with the E. Wow. Vitality overextend. They think they found a huge play to wipe GX off the map, but they end up finding their own downfall.
Yeah, Isma overextended here. Humanoid end up catching him out, but it's the burst damage onto Humanoid afterwards with that flick back from Jackie's that completely turns it. But here we go. Nako found Noah.
Going in. 30% HP. Does not care. Fist fighting Noah, who's now procced his GA. And probably should just back up. Probably does not need to be involved anymore, but he's going to play with fire.
Wait, Vitality's
You've seen the front line they enjoyed for so long, starting to really just melt in these skirmishes and exchanges.
I mean, he's dead.
He's running, living for an extra second. Will just fall, though.
Yeah, what is Vitality doing? They had such a
give up this soul, which they'll at least buy themselves 5 more minutes, buy themselves a bit more time. As Noah going to use his ulti just to see if the Baron has been.
Here we go, Vitality. Is this a throw?
But they do it so slow.
I mean, I think the point is to put pressure, get some maybe TP, force GX to make a decision.
Okay,
oh, they're flipping this. They're flipping it. They're flipping it.
Okay. Noah ulti over the wall. Q over the wall. Nako gets it. Dash backwards. They're going to be able to try to burn through Nako as quickly as they possibly can. He goes down. No, he lives for an extra second. Trying to sidestep from Noah, but the auto attack will connect. Noah now in trouble as he's caught in the Cataclysm. Ulti looks like it did not quite connect from Carzy, but he's untouched for now, and he does a heck of a lot of damage. Lot going to get picked off. Vitality, 4 members getting the Baron. What?
All right, well, with the Baron, they're now setting up a siege.
Humanoid gets caught. He's dead.
Oh my god, oh my god,
oh
Vitality.
My gosh. Okay.
Just on the
Vitality, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I'm out of words. 2-man stun going to find the follow-up. Lince is now going to be in trouble. Full ulti now coming in from Isma to the backside. That's Carzy gone. There are no carries left. Nako, you have to kill everyone. That is your challenge. He's running. He does not want to accept this challenge. The Baron has been squandered.
Yeah, it's MVP, not 1v9 in this sort of game, you know? I think it's just out of it.
Right now, which is Humanoid is blasting Jackie's early, but it does not matter. Jackie's is always more relevant in the later stages of the game. The control mage priority here from him really paying off as GX might just be pushing for the end. 23 seconds.
This shouldn't be game. I think it's just too ambitious from GX. They should be happy with the inhibitor that they get. I think it's just too risky.
It might be the right level of ambition. They push in to kill Humanoid again. The man has not pushed a button for 2 minutes. Carzy now in trouble. Knock up on the lot. It doesn't look like it's going to be enough. They need to push the wave in. Nako eye on the prize though, clearing the wave, trying to deny the option to end the game. So GX settling for a pick onto Humanoid. Those crucial picks, and Vitality. Look, game 1 GX for cleaner. They were more composed. Vitality really making these big
steel wood net. Lince's that soul. GiantX started up. Vitality just trying to brute force.
Move in. GX has to be really careful not to group. The AoE damage is still a threat.
They've conceded a lot of control here.
Princess going to go for the 50-50, zoned away. Who's going to be able to grab it in the end? This time it's Isma, crucially, but now he's been locked up by Karzi's ultimate. The cleanse coming out, but not quite soon enough. Lockup is there from Fleshy's ult as Isma's forced to flash over the wall. Fleshy's still healthy. Knock Knocko 1v1ing with Lot. Fleshy continues to body block the follow-up damage there. Redemption coming down from the sky. Hook connecting, but Noah buffers. Fleshy down. The extended fight favoring GX thus far as Knock Knocko looks to make the turn. Stun follow-up was going to be there, but Lot doesn't have quite enough health bar. Managed to take one down in the meantime. Karzi has to be the damage dealer. Good damage coming across. Q connecting on one. Retreat there. Sidestep, force flash back, but there's Isma. Able to escape, recall, and rejoin the fight, and once again, GX taking it as Noah going legendary.
It looked like maybe Vitality had a chance, but the Unraveled Earth was so clutch on so many occasions for Jackies in that fight, and GiantX now only have Knock Knocko to stop them as they turn towards the base.
I think they can just end the game. They have a wave, they've got the super minions, it's only Knock Knocko left standing. Fleshy will come back up in time, but I don't know if that's enough.
He wants the shield.
There.
Just the shield. He wants to go first.
Fair call. Knockback. The shield is now gone. He's trying to clear as much as he can. GA there. Fleshy wants to run in, but they're just deleting the towers. They know if they just focus on the objective, focus on the Nexus, they should be able to end it. Jackie's getting zoned away. The cinematic angle just to watch him die from a different perspective. GX 2-0 up. The